Hello people, it's your boy Osman. Manchester United 2, Chelsea 0. Absolute massive 3 points here for Manchester United in the grand scheme of things. Was it a great performance? No, it wasn't. I couldn't give two shits, mate. I could not give two shits. All we needed was the 3 flipping points, and that was delivered on the head of Martial and Maguire. Fantastic headers from the both of them. Should Maguire have still been on the pitch? Probably not, but I don't give a shit. Should Jorginho have been on the pitch against Arsenal when they played each other and then Jorginho scored 5 minutes later? He definitely shouldn't have been. So treat this as karma for you Chelsea fans who are in my DMs or in my bloody messages on WhatsApp. You know, you won't say nothing about Jorginho a couple of months back. Anyways, regarding the game itself, first and foremost, fantastic performance in particular from the defence. Going forward, I'm not going to lie, we didn't offer much, but again, it didn't really matter. This game was all about getting the 3 points in any means possible. And for me personally, it was a very dogged performance, a lot of effort, a lot of desire and passion. Bailly, for me, in his first game back in God knows how long. Fantastic performance for me personally. I thought he was unbelievable. He was unplayable. They couldn't get past him. That interception that he made in the second half, I can't remember who it was off. Giroud played it through, and the brother was one-on-one. I don't even remember who hit him. It might have been Pedro, but he comes across and it was Kovacic actually. He comes across and blocks the shot, takes Kovacic, takes the man, gets the ball. Sensational, honest to God, fantastic performance from Bailly for me personally. Arguably man of the match. There was a lot of good performances. I thought Luke Shaw was fantastic. Aaron Wan-Bissaka getting an assist, whipping it in to Martial. He scores again. People say Wan-Bissaka can't cross. People say Martial's not a good striker. Fantastic movement off the ball to get ahead of Christensen to knock it into the bottom corner, and also fantastic cross as well. Made no mistake about it. Well deserved assist from Wan-Bissaka, who I thought was solid as always defensively. But even going forward, I thought he offered a lot. But yeah, just coming back to the Maguire incident, is definitely a red card for me, make no mistake about it. His explanation after the game is borderline ridiculous. I don't think that's even close to what he was thinking. He was thinking, this mother lovers just get me off the pitch. And yeah, he just retaliated. I think his natural instinct just was that to retaliate. Again, absolutely shocking. But Maguire getting a goal, Bruno Fernandes getting an assist, and I've got to just give a mention to Bruno Fernandes. He wasn't involved in the game throughout, but when he was involved, you saw quality on the ball, and he was willing to get the ball. He was wanting the ball consistently. That's something we've been missing this season, because obviously Pogba's not been fit. So Bruno Fernandes for me were fantastic in the short burst that he was involved in the game. So for me, fantastic in terms of what we have got on our hands. A very good deliveries as well. He hitting the post as well from Rafiki. His delivery has been great. Fred and Matic also, I thought they had good games there. I thought Matic worked his socks off, and Fred for me was everywhere in that flipping game, man. Honest to God, fantastic performance from Fred. Overall, good team performance, good away performance. It wasn't vintage. We didn't play fantastic. We didn't create that many chances, but like I said, we got the flipping 3 points. That was the only thing that matters today, and that puts us at the 7th. 3 points off Chelsea. I was thinking if we lose this game, top 4 for me would have been done. A lot of teams probably didn't want us to win, but that's even better. Obviously, what I will say is obviously we got to go and beat Watford now. We can't be dropping points to Watford after beating Chelsea, because obviously that puts us back into top 4 race. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens with that. Regarding the system 3-5-2, I've got to be honest, I wasn't a massive fan of it during the game. I thought the system was wrong from Oli. I think he needed to change it at half-time, but fair play. He stuck to his guns and he paid off. Like I said, I thought Luke Shaw was fantastic today. He had a really good game for me personally. He did make a couple of mistakes, but it was he didn't get sort of penalised or punished, so to speak. Coming back to the couple of the decisions, I know the VAR was massively influential. The first one definitely went in our favour, the Maguire one, but the other two, clear push for Zuma's goal, and the other one was offside, so it's quite clear them two ones. I think the first one's definitely wrong, but like I said, it's karma. At the end of the day, Chelsea got so many things going for them this season. This was just something that's gone against them, and it was in our favour. And to be honest with you, I was absolutely flipping buzzy because Maguire finally got a goal, bullet header from a fantastic delivery from Bruno Fernandes. Okay, so I'm going to go through my ratings. First and foremost, David De Gea. Trying to think of De Gea made any sort of saves. Just trying to think, I can't remember making like any saves that I thought, wow, what a save. I think they were all like bog standard when he did actually have to get called in. Oh yeah, Batshuayi missed an absolute sitter, by the way. I didn't even mention that. To be fair, in the first half, Chelsea probably should have been a couple of goals up. They've missed a couple of sitters. And overall, definitely the best team lost in terms of the overall game. But honestly, God, I couldn't give two shits. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But anyways, coming back to the rating, De Gea, I'm going to give him a 6. Is that harsh? Did he do anything? I can't remember if he made a save. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know if that's right or wrong. But anyways, right back for me, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I'm going to give him an 8. In fact, maybe a 9. 8, borderline 9. The only reason I'll give him a 9 is because obviously he got the assist as well. No, I'm going to give him a 9 actually because he got the assist. Bailly for me, 8 without a shadow of a doubt. Solid. He was very shaky the first 5 minutes, but you got to bear in mind that was his first time playing in 10 months. So he was very shaky at the start, but after then he was sensational. So yeah, for me, Bailly, 8. Maguire getting the goal. Very lucky not to get sent off, but managed that fantastic defensive performance. Didn't really get caught out. His positioning was very good, and of course he got a goal, so I'm going to have to give him an 8 as well. Who else was there? Luke Shaw. I'm going to give Luke Shaw an 8 as well. I thought he was fantastic. Williams for me, I thought Williams had a poor game. I don't know what you guys think. I'm going to give him a 6. I thought going forward, he didn't offer much. I think defensively, he's caught out of position quite a few times. I know Luke Shaw, you could argue he was caught out of position, but overall, Luke Shaw's performance for me was very good. Moving to the midfield, Matic, I'm going to give Matic a 7. I thought he was very good. I think he still could have done a bit better, but overall, he was fantastic. Fred, for me personally, I thought he was fantastic. His ball distribution probably could have been a bit better, but I'm going to give him a 7 as well. I don't know if people probably think they're 8s, but I'm going to say 7s. Bruno Fernandes, can't really give him more than a 7. I don't think he contributed that much to the game, but like I said, his willingness to get on the ball was a breath of fresh air, and it's just his quality in general from wide areas was, and set pieces in particular. So I'm going to give him a 7 as well. Moving forward, Martial. It's hard to rate Martial because he didn't really have much of an impact. I know he obviously scored that goal. I thought his hold-up play was kind of poor today, so I'm actually going to give him a 6. Yeah, he scored that goal, but I don't think he actually had a good game, to be fair. He had a little bits and bats throughout the game, but nothing in particular. And James, again, can't really give him a high rating. I'm going to give him a 6 as well. I don't think he did much right or wrong. Again, they were feeding off scraps, so you can't really say too much. I thought James had a decent moments in the game, but overall, it was a workhorse. I can't give him more high than a 6 for being a workhorse, to be fair to him. And then obviously Martial got a 6 for scoring as well, so I can't really give James a high rating. But yeah, nevertheless, for me personally, my man of the match, it's a close one. There's a few in contention, but I'm going to have to give it to Wan-Bissaka because he got the assist. I thought he could have given it to anyone in the back 5. I don't think Williams warranted it, but any of the other 4 arguably could have got it. I thought Bailly was phenomenal. Like I said, that interception was probably, you could argue, could have potentially won us the game, because if you think about it, if they scored there, they've got 10 minutes left, they're in the ascendancy, they're quite likely to get another goal, they're going to throw bodies forward, so anything could happen after that point. So fair play. And obviously injured Kovacic, not that I condone that, but unintentionally injured Kovacic as well, which kind of nullified him for the remainder of the flipping game. But anyways, that has been my sort of take on the game. Honest to God, like I said, just to summarise, we went out of vintage best, but the only thing that mattered was the flipping 3 points. We go again, we're in 7th, I'm flipping buzzing. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new. It's been your boy Osman. Go United! Come on!